onto your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
So I had to play that Alicia Keys video because that's how Bree was feeling when her braids, her scandalous braids, was getting tugged like a rope. All right, before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. Of course, we're talking bad versus wild recap. Okay, so it's baddies versus BGC. Natalie versus Megan. Y'all know I don't like Megan. The girls that know why. Okay. Anyways, the bad team, we have the bad side, we have Scotty, Rolly, Sydney, Tasiki, Saya, and Natalie. And then we have the wild side, Janelle, Katia, Low London, Seven, Bree, and of course, Megan. All right. So first of all, the announcer lady, she's getting popped. The next time she hosts anything dealing with the baddies, because she was throwing shots. She was throwing shots at Megan because she was saying Megan's face don't move, which I do agree. You guys call Jayla handsome Squidward, but it's really Megan. Her face does not move. I'm talking wax figure, just okay. So that's who really is handsome Squidward. Jayla's beautiful, okay. Okay, and she was trying to purposefully not say Tasiki's name correctly. So I'm like, yeah, and she's not funny. I'm sorry. I tried, but it's like, she's a nice girl, but she's not funny. I'm sorry. It just is what it is. I just like, we don't need the beginning intro with the like voiceover. We just don't need it. Okay. Rolly looks so angry entering into that. I don't know what happened. I don't know if she ordered DoorDash and didn't come in time, but she was just not in the mood. Scotty looked amazing. Okay. Like the thing is, Scotty like could do way better than Zeus. I'm not talking about financial, but I'm talking about like level wise. Like that girl belongs on Love Island. You know what I'm saying? Love is Blind. So we could get her away from Lemmy Pepper. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she chooses Zeus. It's like, because is gorgeous. She really is. She really stepped up the fashion and just the look game. So Sydney's backstage, y'all, and is very happy to be there. She's just like, I'm so happy, y'all. Like, I'm so, you know, the baddies, like, y'all know they say they don't like me, but like, thank you, Natalie, for like giving me a chance. And yeah, Rolly, bitch. Yeah, Anyway, see you soon on stage, sis. See you soon, sis. Yeah. Natalie, I'm so just excited to be like with the baddies because I'm a bad girl. Like, you feel me? Like, thank you so much, Natalie. Like, I love you, Natalie. And Natalie's just like, oh, Sydney, you're still a man. Like, she just looks so irritated by Sydney. But Sydney is, of course, excited. Anything dealing with BGC that she's in relation to, it's a good day for Sid, okay? Meanwhile, in between time, we see Jayla Mina backstage talking crap about the baddies, saying BGC have more iconic moments than baddies. Without BGC, there would be no baddies. That's what the girls need to realize. Zeus would not be where it is right now without Bad Girls Club. Let's give it a buck. That's just facts. There's no denying it. Lemmy Pepper himself could even admit that. Like, let's keep it a buck. Without Bad Girls Club, there would be no baddies. Zeus would not be as successful as it is right now without baddies. Period, point blank. Because them other shows we've been seeing from Zeus, it's not hitting. Even Bad vs. Wild, this is one of their best episodes in a minute. Show's not hitting. Rolly Shaw, ain't nobody gonna tune into that because y'all waited till everybody hated her to put it out. The Smiles by LA thing where they fixing the teeth. If y'all don't get people that's funny in there, that's the key. And not a lot of people gonna be tuning in there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Johnson's Cabaret last season was not that good. One More Chance, y'all got rid of Chance because he was talking crap about y'all. Now that's TV. So it's like, what do y'all really have besides baddies, which is y'all meat and butter? So thankfully, the Bad Girls Club, y'all have that. So there is no debate about that. Bree, in the meantime, you guys, Bree is like, oh yeah, I don't know about, I know baddies, I didn't do my big one, but BGC, I did my big one, yeah. And I'm like, well, tonight is when you should have did your big one. But you didn't. I felt so bad for Bree. I was like, damn it. Anyways, We see Monique squinting ass back there. Not the comedy, the production lady. I see you, Monique. I see you. Hi, Monique. All right. So they start getting ready or whatever. And Nick Cannon, we see him in the audience. This time he wasn't like at a little DJ booth. He was in the audience with the rest of the audience, like the audience members. We need that punk who made Nick Cannon shook, calling the punk to the floor. Please let us know who you are, okay? Because Nick Cannon turned around and noticed all of that body and didn't know what to do. Legs and hips and body, 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 legs and hips and body, okay? Because he turned around, he said, ew, I don't know, Nick Cannon. I think you were mesmerized. Please come to the front, the twink punk who's in the episode, because I want to talk to you, nigga. Like I said, they do the intros. Of course, on the bad side, we have Janelle and Katia. Shout out to Kat. I love me some Kat. Low London, Seven, Bree, and then Megan, which is the wild side, my bad. And in the bad side, we have Rolly, Scotty, Sydney, Tasiki, Saya, and Natalie. Freaking Jayla came and did her own intro for the wild side. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like, you would have thought she was the captain over Megan. Mariah also was on the wild side. I forgot her as well. So then the first game they play is Bad Bingo, where we find out the truths of these nasty baddies and Bad Girls Club cast members. So they ask nasty questions and they have to grab a ball and pin it first to the wall to the answer to the question or whatever. So one of the questions is who had their Big W case pound, they had a nigga nut in them and took a plan B. All the girls get up and go. Next question goes, who is dating somebody in the studio currently? Now, Scotty, what was the hesitation, bitch? You should have took a beeline to the wall, because we all know your tea. I don't know why you was over there dragging your feet, girl, when we all just know what's going on. You over there like, girl, if you don't, you should have been running over there. You should have been the first one there. Please miss me with that. Trying to be all demure, okay? This game was funny, not gonna lie. They need to do this game a lot more because it was actually funny. They say, the next question, they say, who has been a 304 in their past life? All of the baddies and Bad Girls Club members should have gotten up. The wall should have tipped over, better yet, because everybody on this stage has some history or some drama in the blogs over some whole ass stuff. I'm talking about everybody. Literally, I'm looking at the names. Everybody, except for maybe like Lo and maybe Janelle. But everybody else, yes. I could name the stories name by name. Okay? And Natalie, you should have been the first one there. Anyways, they asked who'd had a threesome. Another one where a lot of the baddies and Bad Girls Club members should have got up, which some of them, of course, most of them did. And most of them were honest. So I also want to mention, Nick was throwing shots throughout the whole game. He was saying, make sure y'all pick the balls up. I know a lot of y'all used to doing that anyway. Saya's like, not me. I'm like, yeah. You used to pick up the strap, not the balls, okay? Another one, he said, during the threesome question, he said, I didn't see y'all OnlyFans. Natalie, he was talking about you. He didn't see you at the eatery, okay? You have a first line access at the eatery, okay? We've seen you, girl. And another one, he told Sydney to put her tatas away because it was making him feel uncomfortable. Wow, Nick Cannon. On trans visibility, let me stop. A lot of y'all gonna get mad. Don't do that. Not too much. Too soon. Okay? Anyways, we get to the next game, which is Name That Trick. The trick was getting a hippo-sized baddie to fight a squirrel-sized Bad Girls Club member. Rolly versus Bree. They call Rolly up. She, with her blonde wig, looking like Faith Evans, And then we get Bree with her sniggless braids. Why would you bring that hairstyle to the Bad versus Wild knowing Rolly was going to be there? I just want to know the thought into that. Okay? Bree runs up and shabow Rolly, but Rolly hits her with a 1-2 bow, and then boom, Bree goes to the floor. Okay? It was giving me when Camilla ran up on Elise and hit her with the kick and said, boop, bow. And then Camilla was, Elise was like, ah! It was on the floor kicking. It was a little bit of that. I felt so bad for Bree. I just felt really bad. Okay? Now, y'all probably wonder why there was beefing. It had a whole lot to do with some drama that happened online in regards to after Baddie South. They had a huge falling out. Y'all know Rolly can't keep a friend to save her life. Imagine they put a gun to your head. You'd be like, who right now is falling out with a friend? I'll be like, Rolly. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the first person I'm saying. Rolly can't keep a friend, baby. So she, had a back and forth with her online. They both live in the same city. They both have thrown shots at each other. So this was been the first time they had seen each other in a little minute. Okay? So they go for another round. Now, this next round was pretty even. I'm not gonna lie, had Bree not had them sniggless braids up in her head, she would have had a fighting chance. But them braids worked against you. You know how Kelly Price said, there's somebody that's plotting against you in your life, and they trying to work against you. And she did one of them eyes. That was them braids in Bree's story. I said, damn, them braids just plotted against you. Okay? You did cultural appropriation, and them braids just wasn't appropriate, bitch. Oh my God. I felt so bad for Bree. They go for a third round, and this time Rolly just uses her weight and just starts slinging down a Bree like a ram. You know how Ram got them two? She said, oh, wow, 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 wow. She starts just jerking Bree to the floor. Bree had even a face off her. She said, oh, because they was pulling at her edges. It starts to baka baka boo. Okay? Next thing you know, Sydney jumps in and throws a little punch in there. You gotta love Sydney. I told you, I call Sydney the transgender clown. All she needs is a clown nose, a rainbow colored one. Be like, har har. Like, that's what we gonna get for Sydney. She's a trans clown, okay? Like, it's just like, you can't take her serious. You just laugh. Like, you laugh and you get jokes from Sydney Starr. You don't get much really else, okay? Rolly did get her lick back on Sydney, rightfully so, because Sydney had no business jumping in there, girl. Sit your ass down. She always looking for a moment, okay? So, next thing you know, Natalie, mind you, Bree gets off of stage. They take Bree off of stage or whatever because Rolly's wig was coming off. She tried to put the blonde wig back on. Next thing they gave her a hat. Back of Rolly hair is just gone. I'm like, ugh. Bree, they put on her braids because, them edges is very much tight and tense at this point. And Allie brings up Rolly, puts her arms up like she won like a damn WWE championship fight. She beat your ass too, Natalie. So you raise her hands for all of y'all. You could tell that the Bad Girls Club girls were a little bit embarrassed that Bree lost like that. They kind of gagged them. They're like, ugh. Like, it was like, especially Megan. She's like, damn, I should hit Rolly bitch ass. But Natalie gonna jump me. In regards to Megan and Natalie's beef too, which is the creation of this episode, I still don't think they like each other like that. I think that they just keep it cute because Megan's a user. I know this firsthand. So she, to me, is just using Natalie so that way she could get a gig here or there on Zeus and be in relation and in good graces with her. I don't think she likes Nat at all, and I think she sees right through Nat. And that's just the tea. A lot of girls that are around Nat just use her for, the opportunities and the clout and the clickbait of it all. Okay? And the coin, of course. Let's not forget the coin. So that's what I think about their whole beef or whatever. So they do this game called Impersonations. And the first one was Cardi B. Horrible. They both did a horrible job. Katia did horrible. The other girl did horrible. So then they do Megan for one impersonation. Another one they do Cardi, of course. They do Ice Spice and they do Natalie. I would have killed the Natalie one. Okay? Guess what I got in my mother DMs right now? Nicki Minaj, Glorilla. And then she'll be like this. So, like, today I called Lemmy And I told her that I told him that, I want to get Winter on Zeus because that's my network. Zeus Network. Executive producer, Natalie Nunn. Okay. So I called Winter and I told her, and I'm like, do you want to be a baddie? Do you want to get this money? Or do you want to stay at home and be a lame bitch? What do you want to do? Winter does what she wants, and she doesn't come on this season. So that's just what she does. But we all know she didn't want that pressure though. Yeah. That's Natalie, okay? Glorilla! Like I guess that to me was a 2023 iconic Natalie moment when she got on that mic and she was talking about what celebrities watches baddies. Like you can't compete. You can't compete with it. Okay? They played a tug of war, baddies tug of war, which was a little bit of a key. And the last game was like a ish talking game where they kind of get up and talk crap about each other. The Bad Girls Club girls were keeping it kind of cute because they didn't want to really fight like that, to be honest. And that really ends the game. And the bad side won, which is Natalie's team, which I think they did kind of deserve it. Okay, sorry, Bree. Sydney backstage tries to get her link back, trying to fight Rolly. Sydney, it's just like she doesn't even attempt to fight. Her legs just go wobble the moment she puts her fist up. She goes like. Sydney just goes up and then it's a wrap. Like, ain't too much for Sydney. And it's really, really bad. I felt bad for Brie because Megan walked up to her like, friend, I know you lost the fight, friend. What's wrong? And Brie was like, yeah, she pulls hair. Girl, you should have had you a 42 piece like Rolly had at that reunion. So she wouldn't have had nothing to grab. Because I'm telling you, Brie would have got in that work with Rolly. Now, yeah. This was the best Bad versus Wild episode as of yet. It was entertaining, besides the first one. But yeah, let me know what y'all think down below about the games and fight. And we're out, babies.
No personal thing.